Hello everybody, Five Derby here, back for the first time in like 5 years. But today I'm going to be reviewing a mod that a team and I made, and essentially this mod is going to be huge. But for now, I am showing you a sneak peek of the Plains biome that we've updated first. We are going to be updating biomes one by one, but for now let's focus on the Plains. To the Plains, I've added many new features, including new mobs, new plants, new foods, new systems, new crops, new plants, new structures, all that. So we're going to get right into that. First things first, in the plains, you will find the bison. The bison, it's like a cow. Not really. Actually, they will kill cows if you put them close together. And the bisons will drop meat, leather, and some wool. It's basically a better cow, and if you try to hurt it, it will kill you. So it has double the health, so good luck with that. Our next mob is the pronghorn deer. Very cute, very lovely. And it drops a deer skull and raw venison, which can be cooked into cooked venison. Next up, we have the ferret. Now the ferret is adorable, and it's a tame, so you can tame it with, oh, drop a string. You can tame it with chicken. We'll do that right now. And they can be told to sit with holding the chicken, or you can tell them to get up without the chicken, up to you. And in the case of your little ferret getting hurt, you can craft pet food. This is carnivore pet food because it's for carnivores. You can make it with any meat or any grain you have. So for instance, say our little ferret was to get hurt, you can just feed it. Now this guy is pretty loud, so don't worry about that. Next up, we have our new crop, which is barley, which can be found from one of the new plants throughout the plains biome. It's called the wild barley. It drops barley seeds. You can grow barley like any other crop. Really easy to grow, really convenient. You can use it to craft anything that bread can craft. You sit down, please. You can craft it. You can use it to craft with anything that bread can craft. So it's just another kind of bread. It does grow faster than bread, than wheat, and you can turn it into bales. There's also a couple new foods, including the crops, including beetroot custard pie, crafted as such. There's bacon, which is dropped from pigs, and a fried egg, crafted as such. Now, with your barley, alright, you can make bread with it, you can make bales with it, that's pretty cool. Just wheat though. Alright, well, I got a new functionality. I've created a new block called the cask, and with the cask, you can create some homemade brews. To do that, you need a golden bucket of water, some yeast, and barley. And barley is not the only thing you can make brews out of, and I'll show you that in just a second. Your ingredient goes on the bottom, your yeast goes in the middle, and your water goes on the top. And this is a very long process, but this bar will fill up, and it will complete, I promise, which is why I've set up an example here. If you were, for example, just to use normal wheat, you can get beer, regular beer, which in turn can be crafted into mugs for you to drink as such. And a mug is crafted by any wood in this pattern. And both beers essentially give you the same effects. I won't do that on camera because I don't know if YouTube would be happy with me getting drunk on camera. So we'll save that. I'll let you figure that out. You can download the mod in the description. Anyways, moving on. We have a new machine called a seed maker. And with what a seed maker does essentially is, say you have some barley. Okay, you need more seeds, but you have a ton of barley, no seeds. What do? You get a seed maker. A seed maker essentially gets anything you take from it and turns into a bunch, and I mean a bunch of seeds. Just like that, 3 barley seeds from 1 barley. And you can do that with most things, such as potatoes, carrots, apples, pumpkins, barley, melons, beetroots, and regular wheat. The list goes on. There's many more things that you can do in this mod, but I'm only reviewing the plains biome because it's the only thing that is essentially 100% confirmed functional. But I'll get to that later. My next little machine is the cheese press, and that's right, I've added cheese to Minecraft. How original. However, I think the way I've done it is quite original. You can get a bucket of milk, put it in the cheese press. You can wait a little while. You're gonna have to wait. Cheese takes a bit. and you can get it from your cheese press. And after that, you can and after that, you can place it down just like a cake and eat it. And it's decorational. It's cool looking. You do whatever you want to do with that. I won't judge. Whatever you do with cheese, that's not my business. What you do in your private life, not my business. Anyways, there's another functionality to cheese. I didn't just end it there. Not only can you make, oh, forgot to mention, you can make cheese wedges. Anyways, you can make a block of cheese. How you make a block of cheese? Just like this. Anyways, you get your block of cheese, you get a campfire, and an iron bucket, may I say. You can melt it right on a campfire, and this will kill you. If this is your thing, I won't judge. I promise you. Anyways. Next up, I've added a new drop to the horse. Some of you might not like this, but I think it's realistic. You got a horse. You have a stick that's suspiciously enchanted. That's right. You get raw horse meat. And that's from donkeys, mules, and, horses. You can cook it up. It heals one more hunger bar than steak because it is a big piece of meat. Trust me, I'd know what that is. Anyways. Next up is our new flower. It's called a lupine. Lupin. However you pronounce it, I don't care. It's a nice looking flower. It does spawn all throughout the plains. I thought it would add some nice color to such a bland biome. And you can craft into magenta dye. It's just another good way to get some dye. I don't know how he's moving. I think he's just teleporting around. Whatever. He's adorable. I don't care. Next up is the next plant. It's dry grass. It's useless. No more questions. So I guess we'll get to there is a brand new hostile mob that you need to be terrified of because it is terrifying. It's called the Scarecrow. Get it? Scarecrow? Wraith? I'm really creative. Next. Anyways. You spawn it. It spawns at night. It's terrifying. I hate these things. I made them purely because I was bored. But, they will spawn at night in the sky. They will fly down. They will kill you. And they have a cool little drop. Before I do that, in daylight, you don't got to worry about them. Because they just disappear. They drop wheat, and they drop a new item called the Harvest Scythe. And this scythe has a very nice ability that I made. Because I want you to actually go hunt these things, despite how terrifying they are. And what the scythe does, essentially, is wheat. Wheat drops 1 wheat. Okay. Get the scythe. Drops 2 wheat. And that goes for every single crop in the game, except for stuff like sugarcane and bamboo, where you can just continuously place it. That's cheaty. I didn't do that. So, for instance, carrots, say a regular carrot plant drops 3 carrots. This scythe will make it drop 4. 1 extra. I think it's a good deal, if you ask me. Now, next, we are going to go to the structures now, actually this time. And I have noticed I am going pretty fast, but I don't want to waste your time. I just want to show you what's in this mod. In and out. That's all. I do not want to keep you here longer than I need you to. So this first structure will spawn in the plains somewhat uncommonly. It's called the Brewer Shack. Go in. It's exactly what it sounds like. There's usually a villager in here. He will trade you brewing items. But it seems he's maybe gone on a trip to Belize, Bermuda. Who knows? Who am I to say? But you will find a cask in here. You will find some ingredients. So if you find one of these, I guess you got a nice cozy little home if the villager's not home like this one. Something not too exciting, but it does add some texture to this boring biome. It's boulders. They spawn everywhere. No more questions asked. They're exactly what they seem like. Just rocks. If you think rocks are cool, that's awesome. I think rocks are cool. So I guess you should enjoy this feature. Our next structure is the abandoned fort. It doesn't look very abandoned. That's because its owner kept it in pretty good shape, and they haven't been gone that long. So I would explore it completely in depth, but I want you to go do that for yourself. So what we're going to do is we're going to go right upstairs. Just take a look. Whoever was here, they knew how to live. I can tell you that. I can definitely tell you that. And, maybe they left a note behind. Leaving in search of the Great Plains oak tree. Okay, what's that? Let's go find out. This right here is the Great Plains oak tree. If you could not see it in the background throughout this entire review, I will link the creator of this tree in the mod. I promise you. If I don't, please slander me. I deserve it. Anyways, you come under here. I'm not going to tell you what this is just yet. By the way, this spawns naturally. You will know when it spawns, obviously. Anyways, you come here, and you use all the things you've gotten from this biome to craft something called the Alter Gem, and this is the Alter Gem of the Plains. There will be Alter Gems for every single biome. There will be a little structure here for every single biome. It might not be a tree. It's probably not going to be a tree, but there's a gem for it, and you can craft it in different ways. With this one specifically, you craft it with all the brand new things you've gotten in the Plains biome. So, I guess we'll use it on this and spawn the final boss. Oh wait, just kidding. There's something you gotta do first. Once you walk in here, you're gonna want to use this gem, but you can't even craft it because you don't even have what you need. Because you gotta fight somebody else first. That's right, the Chainkeeper. He wants you to leave. He doesn't like you. Honestly, he might just be looking out for you. Anyways, let's kill him. What a wimp. The Chainkeeper drops a brand new weapon called the Chainbreaker, and as you can see, it is definitely fit for breaking chains. And it's got 16 damage, a very slow attack speed. But, you know, if this is your kind of thing, it's perfect for you. But I wouldn't use it just yet, because you need it to craft the Alter Gem. Anyways, now that you've done that, there's no one to protect this altar anymore. But who was he protecting it from? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't even you. Let's use it. Very sus noise. Definitely not a beacon noise. That's right, you fight the giant of the Plains biome. It's not exactly the giant you're used to if you're an old-timey Minecraft player. It's not as big as you might expect him to be, but I can assure you he is a giant. He's been chained up in this tree for millennia, so time to kill him. He does have the same amount of health as the Ender Dragon, so if you are coming to fight him, I do recommend you be very prepared with explosives, armor, enchantments, whatever you gotta do. You could speedrun him, do what you gotta do. Whatever, how you replay this, not my problem. I just hope you enjoy it. Anyways, the giant will drop 2 items. One is the lock of giant's hair. Right now, completely useless. It will be very useful, and I mean very useful, later into this mod. His other drop, however, is a very, very special drop. It's a big bottle of his blood. Isn't that just awesome and appetizing? I'm sure you think the same exact thing I just said. But anyways, if you drink it, I highly recommend you do. Not only will you have Strength 5 every time you drink it, it's not permanent, it's a 25-minute Strength 5 potion, but as you can see on my health bar, you will permanently, for the rest of your save file on this world, have 2 hearts. They will never go away. Sorry, 2 extra hearts. They will never go away. Ever. And I think that's really cool, because obviously you would have had to work very hard to kill this giant. I think I'd reward you. I hope you like this reward. Anyway, guys, that's the mod review. That's the update to the Plains, or my iteration of what a Plains update would be. You can download this mod in the description. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I really hope you didn't mind how fast I went. Again, didn't want to waste your time. Just wanted to give the information that I wanted to give you. And this was my first video, genuine video, in like many years. So I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one. Download the mod in the description. See you later. Oh, really quick, I should mention, we are looking for more team members to make this mod with. We are updating every single biome, and it's going to take a lot of ideas, minds, and just effort. So if you're interested in this and you have skills that you'd like to put towards this, you could shoot me a comment. You could shoot me an email at chef_tipsy@gmail.com. I'll put the email back in the description just in case that changes, because I haven't made that email yet, because I don't want to give my personal email. Hope you understand. Nothing personal. Or you could comment on the CurseForge description. That's about it, though. Yeah, see you for real this time. Goodbye.